Hello there, everyone. Cyber here. Uh, I'm hoping you're all enjoying your day. I might sound a little weird because, well, I'm having some indigestion problems. So I might take pauses like that to just get my throat readjusted. So sorry. And I might take small sips of water as I do this. So sorry if it's an annoyance. I hope you all understand. So we begin with Deku and Akame waiting at the cemetery, waiting for the Revolutionary Army spy to meet up with them. So, why out in a cemetery? It's far away enough to where we won't get any attention from any guards. Along with no one want to go to a cemetery unless they want to see loved ones' graves. So already they're next to no foot traffic. So we should be completely alone with no fear or of anyone catching us. Yeah, but out here at night, are you afraid? No, I just nervous being here in the dark at a cemetery. Well, there isn't much to be afraid of. Well, maybe a ghost or a zombie, but if you believe them. I mean, I didn't. We fight zombies when we say your sister we could go. I guess you're right. Okay, well, we won't even tell Ari that. Deal? Deal. I'm still trying to calm her down from the scary stories Lubbock told her. You know, she reminds me so much about Kurumi. Before we were sold to the Empire, it brings back good memories every time I played with her. That's good to hear, but makes me nervous too. What do you mean? Well, Aerie didn't have a great start in life. She had a loving family but once a quirk came, and so her own mother's word, it so, got rid of her, and she was tortured for her blood to make bullets to waste other people's quirks. That's what I thought would happen again when Talk to Stylish had her. I'll make sure that never happens again. So it's my promise to Zuko. Before Deku could say anything, they both hear bushes rustling. They both turn to see what it was to see two revolutionary spies. Sorry to keep you waiting. We have news that the Jaegers are in town, along with four grass demons. This could be a problem. Yeah, no kidding. I hope everyone is doing okay, since this is a lot of muscle we need to deal with. I'm sure they're fine. Zuko, when we're done here, we will go to city and meet with Lubbock. Apparently he found a secret entrance to the temple. Right. So, so as a you deal with one, I deal with the other ones, and if we do want to do them too. Sure. Now we need to But before they could leave, they hear a crack. And when they turn, they see one of the demons holding up the head of the two spies. What the? Stay on guard. Right. You know, I had a feeling something would go down over here. It would be the perfect place to meet up. Helme, what's the plan here? Do we fight, or one of us go back to the others? No, we stick together. There could be more of them. So I'll take this one, then we continue with the plan. Right. Deku readies his sword. Let's dance. The Reacher demon rushes at both Deku and Akame. And Deku goes for the first, knowing he is less experienced than Akame, swinging his sword at him. But the Reacher demon bends his body to avoid the attack and punches Deku in the gut, sending him a bit of ways. When he turns to see Akame going in for a strike, he almost able to bend out of the way and avoid a strike. You know, Akame, you really should have left before completing your training. He might not be that experienced with a sword, but he's still far stronger than you know. Ha! Are you talking about him? Deku charges on one fall and nearly cuts him. Furusha dodges barely on time. Huh? What the? Deku slides to stop next to Akame. I still need to work on my timing on my strikes. The demon thought, what? How can he move so fast? Even with the amount of training I have, I can't get anywhere near those speeds. I'll go for their weapons. He extends his hand and able to grab Akame's sword and kick her in the gut, making her grip loose. There we go. Now you shouldn't be much of a problem without your imperial arms. But as all of a sudden the sword starts to emit and charge a huge amount of pain into him, he drops the sword, but also his guard. Both Akame and Deku rushes at him, catching his sword and slashing him in half, and Deku cutting his head clean off his shoulders. He shouldn't have thought that Mosama would obey him. It won't obey anyone else until the original wheeler is dead. Well, make sure not to use that sword then. Yeah, even on Arian stands not to touch it. She shouldn't be touching swords in general. Yeah, at all. We will have this conversation later. Come on, we have a mission to... Watch out! Deku's pushed out of the way, and Akame dodges what looks like a feather made out of metal. Akame and Izuku. So, this is an unexpected surprise. I didn't think I would have come across anyone out here. Both Deku and Akame gets in a fighting stance. Oh, don't worry, I don't have plans to fight you. I don't have a death wish. I'm only on recon. I'll need to report my findings to General Azdev. She's been worried about you, Zuko. No, you won't! Deku charges up 20% through his finger and flicks it at him. He dodges and able the attack and fly higher up, invading any of the air bullets that come at him. Damn it! You'll need to worry about that later. Now come on. We need to meet up with Lubbock. Right. So Deku and Kami run to the city to meet up with Lubbock. Good, you're here. Leone and Susuro have already started an assault. Now we're going through here. Opens up a secret door. Alright. And are you alright? You look like you're just been beat up. Oh, well, my meeting with the spy, I had to run with two individuals, but I dealt with them. Same here. Yeah, things aren't fully going to plan. Let's hope Tatsumi and Mai are doing alright. I'm sure they're fine. So Deku gets a weird feeling and stops in his tracks as they're running down the path. Deku looks at a door that then charges up one fall, punching it off and walks into the room. And with the light from the door, illuminating the room, he sees a small box. He can't shake the feeling that it's calling to him. What are you doing? Deku walks over over to the box and opens it, seeing two ribbons, and he takes it out of the box. The ribbon's wrapped around his arms, so covering part of his hero costume as well. What is this? Inspecting the ribbons on both his arms. Those are the ribbons of the Gallo thing? What the? Deku feels a sudden surge of power, and all one fall starts to merge with it. Ah! Izuku. Deku starts to feel its power of one fall, at least fully raw state of it. Had electricity running through the ribbons, and the result, I can feel the power, but it's nothing. But I don't feel a strain. Well, yeah, that makes sense. If memory serves, those ribbons allow a person to use their full potential without injury. So it turns off mental limiters, but also protect the user from any damage they cause themselves. I guess it's overdrives your power in a sense. Deku's thoughts, it's almost like Melissa's ribbons she made for a while back. Akame then helps Deku up, but all of them hear footsteps coming this way. They turn to see in the hallway, Bulik, and along with a few other guards. Oh wow, this just makes the job easier. Yeah. Deku charges up one fall, but now with the ribbons and overdrive, is already gone up to an instant 100%. Accidentally shooting in air pressure, destroying the hallway, and instantly killing the men and Bulk. Whoa, man, that's not even a fight. I don't know how to turn. I didn't mean to do that. I think I might need practice controlling one fall again. Was it hard the first time? It took me a month to learn how to use 20%. Months to learn trying to control it, but now with these, I'm gonna need to practice with 100% outright. Well, we can talk about this later, but come on. We have to complete our mission. Right. So the leaf going to the rendezvous point where Najira, Leone, and Setsuna arrive. Man, this was a crazy mission. We had to fight the Jaegers while that was happening. We felt this giant earthquake. So, that wasn't an earthquake. That was me. Oh, did you and Akame do it in a cemetery and got a little too excited? What? No. Yeah, and he didn't. He ended up getting these ribbon of garlic and, well, sort of made his power go into overdrive. With a flick of his finger, he destroyed the underground entrance, then killing our target in a blast. Well, this just has to make our job more easier. Yeah, now our baby face Zuku here not only has a huge amount of power, but also now has imperial arms. So Leone hugs Deku into her, well, breast, and Deku blushes madly and not able to talk. Kame pulls Deku out of Leone's bust. There we go. Now where's Hatsumi and Mai? Not sure. Maybe they're boning. You just want everyone to bone. Jealous because you can't get any. Neither can you. Oh, what was that? God, can you all stop yelling? Everyone looks over to see Tatsumi and Mai clearly beaten up. What happened to you two? Long story, but we got that justice bitch and her dog too. Holy crap, so you just took out a Jaeger member? Yep. Well, this seems like we've had a huge success on the mission today. Let's head back. Right. So, they all head back to the base to discuss the next mission. They decided to send Lubbock and Tatsumi to meet up with the Revolutionary Army to do their thing like in canon. Lubbock and Tatsumi set up and all that happened. And we cut to night raid base with Akame playing with Eri while Deku practicing with his new Imperial arm. With everyone doing their own thing until Shell walks in. Everyone, I have unfortunate news. Tatsumi has been captured and put for execution, while Lubbock is no longer with us.
What?
What happened? I'm not sure. Only just got the news from a carrier falcon. I see. Akame, I think is a good time to put Eri to bed. Right. Come on, baby girl. Eri was carried off by Akame. So, Eri was tearing up about Lubbock's death and Tatsumi might die. Is Mr. Tatsumi gonna live? I don't know, Eri. But we'll figure it out. We can help him, okay? Okay. Conway takes Amy to bed and tucks her in. After that, she walked into the strategy room where everyone was talking. Good, Akame is here. Now we can decide how we save Tatsumi. Yeah, most importantly, who's all going to there. Because if Estes is going to be there, that just spells trouble. It's safe to assume Estes will be there along with good General Bodo. So already two powerhouses. But from the posters we got, it says that the execution will be taking place in the main arena of the capital. So that just so happened to be the place where Lubbock plans was in case. So the main plan will be freeing Tatsumi at all costs. And use the explosions as a distraction. Zuku and Akame will retrieve Crucio for Tatsumi so he can help us escape. Right. Now then, let's save our comrade. As we cut to the next day of the execution, Tatsumi is pretty badly beaten up for some prior torture he received. Since Ezet doesn't love him, this he's still kicking and alive, barely. And like in say canon, Ezet approaches Tatsumi. I will admit, Tatsumi, you didn't crack once during interrogations. I can respect that, but it's time to meet your end. Tatsumi only stares as does down, as he already had her blade out. All of a sudden, Mai shoots a shot at Ezet that was easily dodgeable. Honestly, Tatsumi, how the hell did you even do this? You can't even save yourself. Mai? Not just me, dumbass. As Najida flies over the stadium on top of the flying stingray, she presses down the detonator, blowing up the stadium, making Ezeth fall a few levels below. As we cut to Deku and Kame, who are taking out guards with no issues, busting through the door into the office where they see Crucio laying on a table. Right, here it is. Now we should get to Tatami and go. Right. They both hear rumbling. Shit, we better hurry. Akame grabs the sword. Yeah, or else we might not make it back. Don't speak like that. We will make it back. All of us will. They both making their way to the main stadium, meaning Leone, Mai, and Shell, finding Border with Najira and Studio fighting Ezdeath. After a few minutes of fighting, Kame and Deku arrives and cuts Tatsumi down, giving him Crucio. But as Deku starts to see how Mai, Lubbock, and Shell are almost being almost defending by Boulder, and how Suzuya is struggling with Ezdeath, Deku wants to help them, all with them. He goes up to 100%, but feels he wouldn't be able to make it in time. And it's this drive to reach everyone that activates Black Whip. All of a sudden, black tendrils release from Deku's arms. What's going on? Deku's being flailed around as Black Whip a bit and goes everywhere. Everyone, and I mean everyone, is dodging these Black Whips the best they can. While Bowler tries to attack using his lightning, however, Black Whip comes up behind him, wraps around his neck. In one quick motion, snapping his neck, killing him and leaving him lifeless there. Holy shit, Azu! I appreciate the help, but can you stop attacking us? I don't know how to stop. Mai and Leone gets behind Shell, since she, using her pure arm, she can cut down the Black Whips, making a safe zone. Izuki, you need to calm down. Kame dodges all the Black Whips and gets closer. I'm trying. Kame gets up to Deku. Calm down, Izuku. She puts her head on Deku's face and away the tears of fear. Deku looks up and sees her smiling face, showing everything is okay. He takes several deep breaths as Black Whip starts to retreat back into him. And after this happens, Estes is still fighting some Black Whips. So, what is the new toy, Najida? Haven't seen anything like this before. I was about to ask you the same. All of a sudden, the Black Whip stops attacking the group and goes back. Boss, it's time. We have Tatsumi and Akame stop Izuku from going ballistic with That black stuff. Izuku? So that was his doing. She smirks. My love is full of surprises. Well, as much I'd like to stay, Najida pulls out a second detonator. I think it's time to make somebody leave. So injects her hand with it, and it loses a grip. It's a grappling hook, flying up the. Hold on. So pressing the so she grabs a device on her side and uses a grappling hook, flying up out of the whole place. As she presses down on the detonator, making the bottom floor that Ezra was standing on explode. So, but Ezra had other plans by using her trump card to freeze time. Ezra looks around and sees Najida is already far away with Susanoo. So, so, so adjusting her instinct, she decided to use her time to escape the blast and fight another day. And when time's frozen, and they're looking down and saw Ezeth gone. With her shock and confusion, where she went, but decided to escape and not focus on that. And with Najira got to the top, she saw the last of the black web retreat back. Was a bit intense. You telling me? Why the hell did you attack us, you jerk? I didn't mean to. That's new for me too. It was out of control. We can worry about that later. Let's get out of here before Ezra shows up. Cause more problems. Right. Everyone runs out as Ezra checks on the dead body at a bottom. My dear Zuku has gotten so stronger. So, he took out the journal. The great general this army had. Oh, Zuko, it's pain me that you are with Nightwing and not with me. I will bring you back and we will wage wars all over the globe together and be unstoppable. But this you refusing? I'll take it upon myself to kill you myself. Is a luxury only I can give to my love. She smirks as she walks out of the stadium. As we cut to later that night with all sad Nightwing tired and beaten up. Man, I feel like I haven't felt like this since my first day of training with Mr. Tower back in my world. About that, Izuku. Yeah, Tatsumi? When me and Lovik were assaulted by one of the commanders, he had Shambulia in Imperial's arms. What? Yeah. He was the one who killed Lovik, but Lovik also killed him. I saw the portal him, and the guy came out of high skies. I believe the Imperial arm is lost. Sorry. Deku doesn't say anything and doesn't know what to say or how to feel about this. All of Nightwing almost didn't know how to feel now since Deku has no reason to help them. The only reason why he was helping them was because they promised him to send him back home. But now there's no way that can happen, so there's nothing Nightwing can offer him. Izuku. Yes? Seems how now you and Eri most likely stuck here and can't go back. Our deal is off. You and Eri can leave Nightwing. What? What about the part when you said you will kill me if I don't help? Seeing how the revolution is going to be getting here sooner, there's no reason for us to do so. No, no, I can't just leave now. Even though I have no way to go back home, I'm stuck here. I've seen too many awful things. What this empire has been doing. So, me leaving and stopping now would mean I've done all of this for nothing. And if your revolution fails, that would only mean there is no safe place for me and Harry. I can't do that. Very well then, you can stay for the time being, but in a few short days, the revolution will go on its way. I know. I'm better go and check on Harry. Deku walks off. As he walks, he opens the door to Akame's room where Ari was staying, sleeping soundly on her bed. Deku sits on the bed and pats Ari's head while she sits soundly. Are you okay? Yeah, it's just a lot to process is all. Akame sits next to Deku. I don't know. Sorry you can't help you to go home. Yeah. Akame, I'm not sure how I should feel. I'm having mixed emotions. I want to go back, but strangely enough, I don't either. I don't know why. I don't know why either, but thank you for not leaving Night Raid, Izuku. And thank you for seeing it to the end. How could I not? I've been here so long, it's weird. It feels wrong just leaving, just walking away, not after all we've been through. Especially me and you. Deku seems a bit sad, has a sad smile. Akame smiles a little, but leans in to give Deku a quick peck on the lips. Deku's eyes widen in shock and then blushes. Akame? That's just my thank you and cheers you up a little. Thank you? Deku looks away embarrassed as Akame was about to get up, but Deku grabs her hand. Hold on a minute, please. Akame looks at him curiously until he got up and gives her a quick peck on the cheek. Thank you, I return. Akame has a small smile and blush on her face, but it's not noticeable. You're welcome. She walks out. As Deku thinks out loud, I did it! I kissed a girl! What's next to, like, when he's talking to Morocco when he literally didn't the first time they met? After that, he went to bed, sleeping and having a good night of rest. End of this part. Alright guys, so hope you guys enjoyed. If my throat keeps acting up like this, I will have to stop for a while and let it rest. Taking everything in my power to do this at the moment, so I hope you guys like and subscribe, of course. Click notification to see more, all that jargon, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy.